Nah. Kenzo Blythe live and direct. David Goggins of this producer Excuse my language, y'all know the business, man. I'm about to show y'all a tutorial real quick. Not quantizing your samples feels better. You did what I'm saying? When you play it solo, it might not sound better. When you got something just straight on the grid, it'll sound better in solo. But when you put some drums behind it, you can see on the MPC how it's off the grid, but it feels better when you don't quantize your samples. This don't work all the time, but I'm gonna say a good 80% of the time, try not to quantize your samples if you can learn how to freehand and play your without being on the grid. You did what I'm saying? And you sort of just get in the vibe and feel how the chop should go. It'll feel better. Therefore, to the ear, it will sound better overall when you don't quantize your samples, man. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into this sample. Don't worry about the track, man. It ain't done. Jump hard, but it ain't done. Let's get into the sample. Of course, we're on this MPC3 that, I'm not really a fan of, but dig it. We're gonna get with it anyway. You dig what I'm talking about? Okay, the sample is on the grid, as you see. It's on the grid. Alright, that sounds good, but does it feel good? Let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna go to this one. Let's go to one that's not quantized. Okay, now this one is not quantized. Okay. Yo. Okay. Alright. That joint is not quantized. It don't sound as good without the drums and But the other one, let's go back to it. This one is quantized. It's on the grid. You see how stiff that sound? Sounds stiff, right? But it sounds accurate. It sounds stiff, but it sounds accurate. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to the other one. Not quantized. Again, listen and feel. See how it feels better? Okay, let's play the one that's quantized with the drums. Okay. Sounds stiff still, but it sounds accurate. Let's go to the one that's not quantized. I know it is different chops, but y'all get the picture. Okay, not quantized. Okay. Now. Now tell me the one that's not quantized doesn't feel better. You see what I'm saying? So let's go back to it. So when you got your chops, I know I up, but it's all good. See, when you just doing unquantized, you might do a mistake, but it feels better. So it's just like with sometimes when you're doing drums and you know, sometimes take the damn Quantize off, man. I can see if you're doing trap, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. You know, you want this shit on the grid because DJs, you know, you gotta think about DJs as well when you making records, man. Especially if you're trying to make a record for the club, you know what I'm saying? You know, the grid works. But as far as feeling go, when you're dealing with grid and Quantize and stuff like that, man, try to not quantize things and just see, does it feel better? If it feels better, you got something special. You see what I'm saying? It can't be duplicated. Your chops that you do that's not quantized, I can't chop like you if you didn't quantize it and I do the same thing. That's like when drummers play, when they playing live, they're not gonna do the same drum rolls and stuff the same. You're not gonna do it. You gotta have your own pocket. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, all y'all producers, young producers, old producers, man, lay off the Quantize for a little bit on your tracks, man. Just fill it out. You got all this equipment and technology we got. You got the amplitude of equipment and gear and technology to try shit. You know what I'm saying? Try shit, man. Just try shit. Create music, try shit. You know what I'm saying? Kenzo Blythe signing out. You did what I'm saying. The David Goggins is producing shit. Excuse my